Undoubtedly, football is one of the most popular sports in the world, if not the most. What makes football so popular is that it's not only the masses that consumes it, but everywhere in the world, big town, small town, football is everywhere. There is a difference between main stage football, professional football, international football, and more amateur football or futsal or all of this. But what would be the differences and the similarities? Obviously, main stage football or professional football has a big motivator behind it, which is money. These players have huge salaries. The institutions or football clubs have a lot of income, and all of this determines the performance ultimately. Whereas amateur football usually translates to a spend from the people participating. So you have to pay for your own kit, your own supplies, even sometimes rent and space on your own. Other of the main differences is the amount of exposure and supporters and an audience that these have. Main stage football is watched by millions upon millions, whereas small or more amateur football, in all of its different manifestations, is watched by fewer people, is not broadcasted, and is not international. Regardless of all of this, the sociology or the behavior behind both amateur and professional football are pretty much the same. People are excited, audiences get excited. Teams are constructed under the premise of being a family. People have, if not the same, very similar roles. So from the behavior point of view, they're more similar than you might think. That is something that is never going to change. Football emotes, and that's what makes it so wonderful. Something that is very important and that does not change is what it represents. And to make this analysis, we chose to focus on the shirt. Not only because it might symbolize the team, represent a specific institution, it's because of what it means behind. It has some connotative meaning of honor, emotions, or passion, family. All of that is behind the shirt, but it's the most important part of it. That connotative meaning is what makes it so special. Now, a shirt means different things depending on the context. If you're playing a match, it has a weight on its own, whereas just the shirt might just represent the team. While you're wearing it, it represents so much more. Regardless of whether we are talking professional football, professional futsal, or amateur futsal, football, its connotative meanings and its spaces, the pitch, the shirt, the audience work in a similar way. So no matter how much budget we're talking about, football still brings in the same emotion. It's important to know that what we do, regardless of its size or the money, is important and has a function in society and for the individual itself.